Yo, what is up? And welcome back to another vlog.
Check the bomb.
Check out the cold plunge. I'm really happy with how this thing turned out. I'm gonna show you a little bit about what it looks like inside. Sorry. So, we've got Ducky in there right now. Ducky says it's about, oops, did not mean to take that off the wall. So, one sec. Damn it. It's not one of those things that's meant to be done one-handed. However, we've got the oxidizer there. We've got the water pump inside, so water will consistently keep flowing. I don't have a extra plug in there right now or an extension or anything. However, I will. We've got the chill sign, and that basically indicates that it is on and it is being chilled right now. So when the chill sign is off, obviously you won't use this thing when it's plugged in, because be smart, kids. Don't get into a cold plunge that is plugged in. Now I'm gonna let that chill, and on my way home, I don't know what my hair is doing right now, but we're just gonna deal with it. On my way home, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab a couple bags of ice just to help it chill, because anytime that you are getting a new plunge and you're converting a chest freezer and you fill it with water, it will take an extended amount of time to actually chill in the way that you want it. So with that being said, if you are looking, with that being said, sorry, I'm turning the face detect on. With that being said, if you are looking to convert a plunge from a chest freezer, these are things to take into consideration. Also, as we were making the plunge, I'll share this with y'all. As we were making the plunge and we were putting the accent slats on the side, we realized that at the top, on the right, or on the top left of the chest freezers, and most chest freezers, if not all of them, have this, that is where their refrigerant coolant system is kept. That's where the little valve of it is kept. And unfortunately, we were putting these small screws in to keep the accent panels on with rubber sealant beneath, because you're gonna wanna have rubber sealant beneath it. That way, in case any water gets onto those, it's rubber, so it'll just run off. Now, as we were doing it, I had Galen, my buddy downstairs, that I actually met through TaskRabbit, and I've just been hiring him outside of the app to do some one-off projects here and there. And it's been really cool because he's gotten to expand his skill set and do things that he hasn't done before. And it's been really fun, you know, getting to know him, hearing a little bit about his creative ethos. But either way, while we were creating this, I was upstairs doing something, and he was putting the nails in, and it's no knock on him at all. Accidents happen, and I was already prepared for this. That's why I had like rubber sealant and flex seal and stuff like that at the ready. But man, I felt so bad, because he tells me, as a handyman and repair guy and guy that does tasks like this and things like that all around homes, he's constantly worried about possibly puncturing like something in the wall and having it make like a gas sound or something like gaseous. And as I was upstairs, I would come downstairs and he's hiding around the corner and he's like, dude, it just made a hissing sound at me. I think it's spewing gas. And I was like, man, well, it's a good thing chest freezers don't have gas in them. And I was like, what happened? And he tells me like, oh, I punctured and it made like a sound, and it's still kind of doing it if you smell that. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's the smell of refrigerant. No harm, no foul. We ended up taking the slat off, and we put some rubber sealant on it to seal what was leaking, and then I put Flex Seal over it so it can't come out anymore. Am I worried? No, because ideally, as I was sharing with him, these chest freezers, they're not something that is meant to be lasting and long-term, meaning like a chest freezer to chill water in that way, it's only going to last so long. You're only going to have a shelf life of maybe a couple years, maybe a good year, if that, depending on how you line the inside. Now, I've got the vinyl and the sealant on mine, so mine will upkeep pretty well. However, I have been thinking through the idea of getting a self-chilling system and basically making it similar to one of the fire cold plunge companies plunges, which has like it has accent wall on the outside, similar to mine. It has a self-chilling system. It basically is designed in the same image of mine, or vice versa. Either way, that's a thought that I've been having with it. But I have to say, I am really impressed, like, with how it turned out. I'm really appreciative of Galen's help on it, because I would not have been able to do it without him. Because just to saw some of those accent pieces, it is definitely a two-person job. Yeah, I'm really impressed. I'm probably going to do my first plunge when I get back, depending on what time it is, because I start seeing clients this morning at 9 a.m. Man, it's just a busy season that I'm currently in. You know, it's the holiday season. Thanksgiving's coming up this week, and I'm actually hosting Thanksgiving at my own home, and have ordered from my good friends Mai and Jimmy, who are the owners of the meal prep company in San Diego. They do an offer every year around the holiday season and the familial season. Jimmy's an amazing cook. He's amazing at barbecuing food, and they cook the greatest food. And during the holiday season, they lend an opportunity for others to buy like 6 to 8 pounds of brisket, like a big slab of like mac and cheese, mashed potatoes and gravy, stuffing. So I pretty much ordered everything, and we'll be doing Thanksgiving at my home this year, which it's a bittersweet feeling. You know, I'm really grateful for the home that I have, and wish that Thanksgiving looked a little bit different this year. And what I mean by that is, you know, obviously I desire to have my kids with me during the holiday season. However, with where things are and the draconian legal system that we have that minimizes all fathers' opportunities to be a father. Woo! Woo! Wow, that fell. Are we good? Okay. So, as I was saying, with the crass legal system that we have and draconian legal system that minimizes the opportunity for most fathers and really just wants them to pay for mom to have her time, and then they also want you to pay for everything at your phone or at your home as well. So with that being said, obviously I wish that the familial holiday looked different. However, it won't look this way forever. But even in that, I am so grateful to be able to celebrate the holidays with those that I care about most. You know, this past year has been really interesting in really seeing like who really stands by my side and who is really there at the end of it all. And man, my eyes have been opened so much. And I'll expand on this more another time because I'm getting ready to pull up to the gym shortly. But man, this holiday season and really recognizing like who in my family I need to uphold boundaries with, and who in my family really has challenges respecting those boundaries. And it's saddening, while at the same time, boundaries are to show someone how you want to be treated and what happens if you're not treated that way. Boundaries have to have consequences, and boundaries without consequences are just words. And words are not what's going to change the behavior of how someone may be treating you or lack thereof. With that being said, I appreciate y'all cruising with me and driving with me this morning as I'm on my way to the gym. And I'm really excited to show y'all the first plunge. I'll probably take y'all with me and kind of see how it goes. But I appreciate y'all being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Now, I've got the plunge all set up. I've had it charging all night. I've had the pump going. I had the oxidizer right here going, which basically the oxidizer, for those that don't know, it's a self-cleaning system. It's used in aquariums. A lot of this stuff is used in aquariums, and like I've said previously, you're not gonna get in it while it's plugged in. Okay, so just understand that much. I wanna set that frame in the very beginning. Now, I made it to where you can take the top off because I wanted it that way, because, well, that's what I want. So let's take a look at where it's at with Ducky right now. Ducky, tell us where we're at. Okay, so Ducky says that it's 69.1 currently. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of water out using this bucket. It's currently 69.6 in here. So it's not the worst, but it's not ideally where I'd like it to be. Shit. Oops. I literally just poured water all over my foot on accident, and that's okay. I should get as much as I can out. Okay. Okay, cool. So I've gotten as much out as I can. You know what I'm gonna do? I do recommend getting a skimmer. If you don't have one, just so you can get out any like little things. Because although it's self-sustaining, you still wanna have a skimmer just to get out little things in case anything is on your body or anything like that. So let's throw the ice in. I got three 9-pound bags, which will be more than enough. All right. And that should start bringing the temperature down if Ducky actually works, which, yeah, he is. He's working. Yeah, it's going down abruptly now. And basically, once it's cool and chilled, because you have to think, a chest freezer is usually meant to keep things like food and stuff like that cold. It is not meant to fully freeze a body of water quickly. So the way you jumpstart it is you put in the ice to get it nice and icy. It gives it like a base of chill. And then from there, you pretty much just sustain it. Now my goal is to do my first plunge this morning. Currently the water is at about 64, so it's going down abruptly. What I'm also gonna do once all the water's in, I'm gonna turn the oxidizer on so it kind of oxidizes everything, gets everything filtering, and just kind of moving around. What I also recommend doing is putting about a half a cup of hydrogen peroxide in the water. It'll just help since you do have semi-still water. You can put a little bit of Epsom salt in there, but not too much. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all this ice in here. It's at about 62 right now. Ooh, it's at 61 and it's going down. Now, I'm gonna turn the oxidizer on. I'm gonna turn the chill light off. Going for 30. Awesome. So we've got the oxidizer on, and I'll kind of show you a little bit about what this looks like in here. Let me turn that off so it'll stop following my face. Looks pretty sweet. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Currently, it's 44, 43. Sweet. Appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna get my first plunge in shortly. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.